We are recording now.
I like how it tells me now too when you set it to record.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
It was like recording in progress. I was
Dude,
like,
that's exactly what it said too. All right. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the Golden Way podcast. We got our favorite right here, Hellfizzle Jimmy.
Been a while. Good to see you all.
Yours truly, the Golden Titan, right here. So we're just coming back at you for another week of just randomness, just hanging out, just chit-chatting it up and just seeing what's good. Had a couple of ideas and things that are coming out, so I kind of wanted to say that. And then Jimmy, if he's got anything to share with us, then he's always welcome to. But other than that, we're just gonna be just bullshitting. So one of the first few things I wanted to kind of talk about was I went and got HBO Max and I watched the Mortal Kombat movie.
I haven't had a chance to see it. How is it? I've heard it's great.
It is fucking great. It is what you want in a Mortal Kombat movie. You want the fight scenes, you want the blood and carnage, and then you want the fatalities. And all the above is included into the movie. It is awesome. The only thing I didn't like was essentially the main character. I thought he was a kind of a complete trash head, and you didn't need him at any point in this fucking movie.
Who do they have as the main character?
His name
is it like a known fighter?
No, Cole.
They're trying to introduce some guy. They're trying to make a new Liu Kang.
No, he's still in it. He's in it. Sonya's in it. Jax is obviously in it because you see him in the trailers. Scorpion, Freeze is in it, or Sub-Zero.
I like how they that first fight scene with Scorpion, dude. I have seen that.
You've seen the full one?
I think so. From before, when he's like with his kid and his wife, and then all the way up to
spoiler.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna go any farther than that. Yeah, I won't go any farther than that. But
yeah, okay. So like, they definitely go over the huge back history of Scorpion. Like, I think this movie was essentially mainly about Scorpion, and you kind of really find out what everything meant for Scorpion and like his whole story and kind of some of Sub-Zero's story, and that it's all amazing. Like, it's really good. I really enjoy it. I just hate the main character, Cole. Like, I thought his powers were complete garbage. I thought he was complete garbage. He didn't make really that much sense to me. Like, if you literally took him out of it, the whole thing would have been A-okay still. Like, he just didn't need to be in it. And that's my opinion. Some people may have others. I haven't heard a single other person say that it's different. Everyone else has said that Cole could have just been not there, like just not been there, you know? So, I mean, but still, you definitely have to go see it. I'll even loan you my account info, Jimmy, so you can watch it, because it's totally worth the watch. It's great. It's super good.
I would really enjoy that, actually, dude. Yeah, I would really enjoy it, actually, dude.
No worries. I watched Godzilla and Kong, which is also on there. So another good one.
That's another movie I've been wanting to watch too.
Yeah, and they also have the Godzilla one. So if you haven't seen that one, you could catch up. That's kind of what I had to do, was watch the Godzilla and then catch up, because I hadn't seen both. So I watched them both on a good Saturday, and it was good up to the very end. And then I thought the end was garbage, because it was essentially like two monsters going, "We're good," and then walking away from each other. And it was like, what? What does that even mean? You don't even do that in a fight. Usually in the, like, if you watch World Star Hip Hop, that fool's like kicking him in the face as he's knocked out and shit, like spitting on him. Like, that is not the animal instinct I know of Godzilla and King Kong. Like, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. But there was some other ones that were like, it was pretty cool. You know, there was a lot of story into it that was really cool and stuff. So it was like, all right, I'm into that. I'm into that.
Oh yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So those were kind of like the ones I wanted to a little bit go over because I
Hell yeah,
thought you
dude.
would totally enjoy the fuck out of that. You know,
Yes.
just especially the Mortal Kombat one. Like that one is just, it's just like Annihilation. You know, just like
Yeah.
the first Mortal Kombat. You know, it's just, and Jax is fucking dope. Jax is amazing in it. Fucking Kano's in it, and I really like this Kano than the previous Kano.
I've
Like,
I've heard from reviews that this Kano is like Kano almost makes the movie from what a lot of people say.
dude, honestly, that's why I'm saying the main character could have left and nothing would have changed about the movie because Kano and Sonya and Jax, like, they were fucking great in the entire movie.
Hmm.
Like everything about it was great. Raiden, like not Liu Kang. Who's the fucking evil guy? Oh, why can't I think of him?
Shao Kahn? No.
No, that's the next one. That would be the next one, is Shao Kahn.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, he's the one that I will have your soul.
Your
Yeah,
soul.
yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy. That guy. Okay, so it's a different actor, but that actor also did a fantastic fucking, like, everyone but the main character was just awesome in the movie. You would love
Everyone but the guy that counts.
yeah, essentially everyone, but except for the guy that counts, made
Except for
the
the guy
movie.
that counts. Okay.
Yeah, but but that's the thing, is that it's all those people that make the comics, the video games. This guy never did. So it's like, yeah, just toss him out. Just toss him out. Like, you should have. You 100% should have.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's another one, and this one pissed me the fuck off. This
Okay.
one I was outraged about because I was like, I'm so glad COVID happened and I didn't go to the movie theater for this. This one would have pissed me off. I would have gotten up and just walked the fuck out. And you know me, I would have never done that for any movie ever. This one would have pissed me off. And it was the new Justice League.
Really?
So what it is literally a 4-hour movie of the last Justice League movie with an hour of a new villain.
Are you
But
talking
it's
about
literally yeah,
the Snyder cut?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was a whole new movie. I
No,
thought
no,
it was a
no. It's
whole,
just
yeah. No,
they just
it is,
literally they allowed Snyder to release his version of the movie. Basically,
dude.
it's
It
called the
is
Snyder cut.
so stupid, so
I will say
fucking
this though,
stupid. And it is
comparatively though,
4 hours long. No, they could have drained away so much.
no, no,
They
no, no,
could have
no.
cut
But
that movie into two.
well, see, that's the thing though, is like a lot of people, their argument with the first movie was just that they felt like it was too cut down, too shallow, and like way too
Dude, it didn't even
rushed, I
make
guess you can say.
sense. It didn't even make sense in this one. Barely made it have sense. Because it's the same fucking movie.
Well, no, yeah, it's the same movie. It's just done with different CGI, slightly different
No,
plot points, I
it is
believe.
fucking bad, bro.
Allegedly,
It
though,
is
the main baddie though
bad.
looks it's the same baddie, but they changed. He looks different in the Snyder cut, and I have seen comparisons, and I will say that the Snyder cut's bad guy looks way better than the original, though. He does look way better.
It's just, it doesn't, like, to me, you should have just trashed it and just brought out the other villain that they involved in It should have been a whole new fucking movie, and they should have just continued on with it. The mere fact that he did that and they allowed it and they released it like it was some new fucking thing is just appalling. It's just like, dude, what are you guys doing? Like,
Well, it's
imagine if a video game did that. Like,
they
now
do.
we
It's
don't
called
like.
they're called the what's it called? The HD remakes, bro. That's literally what they are.
I've
The
never
HD
even
remakes are the Snyder cuts of video games, dude.
like. So are you like so that would be like in video like which video
I'm
game did
thinking
that?
I'm leaning on Final Fantasy 7.
Okay, but that one's okay to do because that one was like, that's like taking the old Mario movie and revamping it with whole new trolls and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like that was like the Dark Crystal. That's okay to me. That's okay. Like the Dark Crystal one
But
was actually
a lot of people would a lot of people would argue that though, only because like I can say specifically as like a lifelong Final Fantasy 7 fan, like that specific Final Fantasy too, just like the fact that
good.
they broke the fact. Okay, so
Good.
they back then they put the game on 4 discs. There was 4 discs for that game, right?
Yeah. This one was only a 4-hour download.
This one is literally the fucking introduction to the game, sold at a $60 price point or $40 price point, whatever the fuck it was at. And you only get to the end, like spoiler alert, but I'm sorry, it's been out long enough. You only get to the end of Midgar. You don't even get to I don't believe you even get to the escape of Midgar, where you're escaping the first city. Because at that point is when you go to the second disc, and then you've got the open world aspect where you can fucking actually like go and travel and explore and like do fun shit. And so I like it. It looks visually stunning. It makes me cry when I play it because of the nostalgia and stuff like that. Straight up, like I fucking can't play it because it makes me so. I'm at the point right now where Wedge and Biggs fucking die on the tower, and I was just like, no, it was hard as a kid. It's even harder now that I can see their fucking faces. You know what I mean? Because
now
like
that
before
it's
it was
more
just like
detailed.
yeah, but now I'm like watching it and I'm like, damn, that was fucking sad. Like, because I mean, I love those characters. You know what I mean? Like, I really do to this day. Like Tifa, all of them, dude. Wedge,
That's how I
Biggs,
feel
all of
about
them.
Mass Effect, just because I loved that game so much. Like that
Are you
game
going to be
was
playing
so much fun.
Are you going to play the remasters?
I don't know.
They're going to rematch. They either have already released it or they're going to release it, but it's called like the Legendary Edition. And they're literally doing Mass Effects 1 through 3, all full graphical upgrades, not redoing them though. So mechanics are going to be the same. All the stuff's still going to be the same. It's
Yeah,
just
but
going to look a
that's
lot nicer.
okay. Like I don't
But
know.
that's technically what the Snyder Cut was, because the Snyder Cut was like this like lesser
But the
video, and then they
Snyder
just
Cut.
re-released it.
But the sad part is that he literally just added an extra hour of just new shit and just like glossed over. Like he should have just made a new movie. Like if Zack Snyder really thinks he's the shit and should have just made it a better movie, he should have just made a fucking whole new movie. Like these guys are doing it for the pure nostalgia reasons.
I agree with you on that.
Guaranteed Zack Snyder's doing it for pure like nihilistic, narcissistic, like I can do so much better. Like
it's not even it's actually not that. I actually remember watching an interview that they were going over it and he was explaining it wasn't that he thought he could do better. He just genuinely felt like the movie itself didn't do the DC universe justice. No, literally no pun intended right there. By the way, I just realized what I said.
Do what Disney does and just say it's not canon. It's not canon. Don't worry.
Well, they're not Disney though. Their production company's not Disney,
totally
so they don't have that like crazy Walt Disney fucking World War II crazy money. You know what I mean?
Bugged the fuck out of me, bro. Because I thought it was a whole new movie, and then I was like 4 hours long. I'm like, all right, I guess we'll fucking tackle this motherfucker. Like, and then to like halfway through, like 30 minutes into it, I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this
movie?
And then I noticed this movie before. Yeah, and then like I noticed that there was like a new, like the new villain, and I'm like what? No, this is the old one, right? And then I'm skipping like through different fucking scenes, like back and forth, like This is the old movie with new shit in it. God damn it. So I would literally have to watch this whole fucking thing just to get
Yep.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna do that shit. Not gonna do that shit. I get it. I let's wait for the second one to come out because I know what's gonna go on. But oh man, that pissed me off. That royally just made me so mad.
Dude, I
I felt
get it,
like I
man.
wasted like 3 hours of my life trying to figure out what the fuck just happened with that 3 hours of my life.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not watching it, so
I'm gonna tell you right now. I later on I'll spoil the shit out of it for you and tell you who the new villain is, and it'll make you kind of happy. Made me kind of happy, and that's why I got really excited until I realized it was just the same fucking movie, and then I got disappointed. But I'll totally tell you later. We won't spoil it for the people that haven't seen it yet because it's still kind of new. So
okay.
yeah, so that really kind of grinded my gear. I don't know if that would grind your gear, but you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that it would just.
I knew the
die.
Snyder cut though. I knew the Snyder cut was like the
Okay.
original just redone. So that's why I was like, and I didn't
Yeah.
see the original, so I wasn't planning on seeing the Snyder cut. It's like if
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
want to see the original one, why would I want to add an extra hour to my not wanting to see this?
Dude, I'm telling you, it is just so fucking long that you're like, oh, why? Why is this even a thing? Like,
Right.
there's just so many other things I could be doing. Like, I could be picking my toenails, and it would do way more for me than watch that 4 hour fucking movie.
Absolutely, man.
Ugh.
Dude, actually, if you don't mind, man, you know a show that I've been watching lately? I don't know if you've seen it or not. Do you have Amazon Prime?
No. Well, yes, I do, and I've been so lazy to actually get the video going,
Bro,
the Amazon
they,
Prime Video. I don't
they
know why.
have they have this show called Project Blue Book. And I'm assuming you know Project Blue Book as well. Like it's the Harry S. Truman made it was a Air Force. It was a military program basically that was set to investigate UFOs and sightings and experiences
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
And so it basically just details them hitting like they're all I mean, it says every time you start an episode, it's like based off of true events, and it's like as true as they possibly could be. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I wasn't there,
Because
so I
they're
cannot say that they
based
were
off
true.
of it. Yeah, that guy was flying. That was
Well,
true.
no. But
And
the
then
thing
he
is
saw
like,
something, which is
I will
fake.
say this: like each episode, they do touch on a known UFO encounter. Roswell. They go to, they go to
have you been seeing the
Skinwalker
ones?
Ranch.
Have you been seeing the ones that have been being released as of late?
Yeah.
Did you see the
No,
one that was over? Dude, it was like super recent where it was literally like the camera, it's on a USS warship, and they are filming this thing off the warship, and they're zooming in, and it's literally like triangle, like this shape, just going around, and it just stops, and then and you're like, what the fuck? Like there was another one I watched today. I'll send you the video, and it just literally it goes, just stops, and then just dive bombs straight into the ocean. And they're like, dude, where the fuck did it just go? And like they're freaking out because this is again next to a warship. And so like the Pentagon, it just keeps releasing all these fucking videos of the UFOs going, dude, guys, we don't know what these are. Like,
well,
if
no,
you guys,
they
if
came
you,
out. They came
you
out at the beginning of this year. They stated that by April, no, July, August of this year, they're supposed to apparently like over 500 case files from like investigations that the government has done on aliens are going to be considered non-declassified. They're going to be declassified at that point. So they're going to become completely open source knowledge for people to be actually able to like touch. Are they going to be though? Because I feel like it's just going to be redacted. Everything's going to be redacted.
Dude, it's going to be like just a black sheet of paper because everything's going to be lined out.
It's going to look like a black
and
sheet
then
of
there's
paper
just
with
going to
white
be
stripes.
Right, and then there's just going to be one thing right in the middle that just says UFO.
Damn.
In like 1952. And you're like,
I will fucking kill you. Not you, Sean. Sorry.
Don't
My email.
Don't kill me. Don't
How about
kill me.
we just turn off all
Yeah,
notifications?
no, I follow this YouTube channel called Alien Scientist, and
Okay.
oh,
I've seen Alien
these
Scientists
guys,
before.
these guys are good. These guys are good. He has like a whole team of physicists behind him that every time something goes down, every time a video is released or whatever, him and his team just investigate it and try to figure it out. Anytime, you know, they they hear about a new engine, they test it, they try to rebuild it, like they go through the whole thing, like I
Nice.
was hearing about the M drive, and they were kind of spouting that it could be something, and then I've also been hearing that now it's kind of dead in the water, but that also mean that there might be something even better, you know,
Oh, there's
if
always
it
something better. There's always going to be something better.
I mean, if these UFOs are real, then yeah, there's whatever they freaking
Also,
have.
the M drive though, that's supposed to be the sublight drive, right? The one that's supposed to be able to get us up to almost light speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So
that's
what I
exactly
think
it.
is I think that if it's considered dead in the water now, that's bullshit. That's just going to be it. That for sure, to me at least, if it's being stated and kind of like represented as like this project is done, or if we're not going to use this technology, why wouldn't we? You know what I
Dude,
mean? It just
it's
sounds to
like,
me like someone that doesn't want people to know more about it bought the rights to it and are like, well, we're going to use this, but we don't need to let everyone
you
else know about
know,
it.
I kind of think it's kind of like having the first generation of a Game Boy. They're like, dude, this thing's dead in the water. We're not gonna make anything else for it. And
And then
then
you get chiptune DJs.
you no, but now we're having, like NS, Nintendo DSs and shit now.
Yeah.
Like we're a little bit more advanced than that, and that's why they're saying it's just dead now, because no one's it's like having, XP still going on in your computer.
But we don't have M drives like down to a like public or even like used.
Commercial wise,
Well,
yeah,
even
yeah, no, I
I don't
get
even
you.
believe we have it used for like
Military.
private wise either. Like there's no way that technology like that would get left behind, because that's what we need in order to actually get out into space. Is
True,
that's our issue.
unless we already have something that's far better and it's actually making way more progress, and we're like, nah, fuck this thing.
But then
This thing right here.
that thing would still be basically a derivative of the M drive though. Like if the M drive opened the door to sublight
Yeah,
speed.
but you don't want a Ford Pinto if it's not going to take you anywhere. It's just going to break down all the time.
But
You
those
want
are
that.
like
You want that Mustang.
those are like all these are all like completely different analogies.
I
Like
know.
what we're like we're talking about like universe breaking technology breakthroughs comparatively to like a Pinto and like another car. Like it's like
And a
no,
fucking Game
like
Boy and shit.
the one thing keeping us on Earth right now and not exploring the deepest parts of space with humans is the fact that it just takes too fucking long. So like if we were to come up with an engine that was able to get us to close as fuck to the speed of light, I don't know, man. Like to something like that, if it starts to feel like it's dying out, I genuinely believe that just maybe some private sector company or whatever bought the technology, bought the patent, and then we're like, because they're not going to use the M drive, right? They're going to use something else that they're going to build from the technology that they have from the M drive. So that's what I mean. Like it's still going to be technically the M drive. It's just going to have a different name, different face.
Yeah, it's going to be the
And
Z drive or some shit.
the Z, right? They're going to be like the N drive.
The N drive.
One
Yeah.
letter up.
Right? Like a whole equation different. All right, guys. Like this is fucking new shit. Don't even trip about this. Yeah,
Right.
no, I mean that's totally a possibility, and that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Like like it may not be like commercialized. Someone might not have bought it, but like that is a total possibility where they're like, yeah, yeah, no, it's just dead in the water. Yeah. But they're totally like they took that blueprint and used it on something else and just made it super like that's what we're probably like going to use or
Shepard,
whatever.
I want
Whatever.
you to watch Project Blue Book, dude.
Okay.
You'll dude,
I mean, I can do it. I can do it. I just need to actually do it.
Oh no, but I'm telling you right now, man, it's a show. Like when we get done with our podcast tonight, man, that's what I'm watching. It's fucking good, dude. And there's 2 seasons. I'll say this, season 2, I feel like they have new writers because like The stories are still really good, but there's just like certain I don't know. There's like things that hit me, and I'm just like, that just doesn't feel right, or like that just seems. You know what I'm talking about, right, babe?
I'm sorry, what?
Project Blue Book, how the second season, it just feels like there's like it's good still, but to me it feels like there's just kind of something. I feel like they got like new writers or something.
Yeah, it seems more like
or new producer or something.
Characters than the events.
Yeah. So like first season, it's supposed to be based off of basically Dr. Robert Hynek. Was it Robert Hynek? I don't know. Dr. Hynek, who is like a well-known ufologist. Like he's like one of the first people who he's kind of the guy who debuted or kind of like premiered ufology as like a sense of an actual type of science, pseudoscience, science, however you want to call it, or however you look at it. And the Encounters of the Third Kind, the Steven Spielberg movie, is based off of Dr. Hynek's apparent first-hand encounter. He was like, and it's like you can look at the credits on there, dude. He is totally on the credits as a consultant for the movie.
Interesting.
The main character of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind is apparently supposed to be based off of him. Yeah.
Okay.
But so this show follows his story because allegedly he was brought into Project Blue Book by the government and was tasked with basically shutting down, creating the conspiracy theories. Basically, his job was to show up and go, it was a weather phenomenon, it was this and that, and bring down, even though like in the show they show him finding and having experiences that he can't explain, but then he realized real fucking quick that like obviously the government's not wanting everyone to know about it. So if they're just trying to give the truth out, they're gonna lose their jobs. And so the show kind of like rolls, but like to what Candace said, like what she just said too, though, like in the second season, it feels like it's less about the actual like cases that they're doing, and it's becoming more of a character thing, which is great. Build character, but like I'll say this: the first season, fantastic. I have literally nothing to say about it. It actually ended on such a banger that it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, I have to watch another one. Like, yeah, I have to watch another one. But yeah, man, I don't know. The second season's just a little different. That's all I could say. It's not bad.
You think we're getting closer and closer because of like Elon Musk and how far he's gotten in the last few years?
Yeah.
Do you think that they're kind of just releasing a little bit more sightings? Because we are like, when we go to Mars, we are most likely not maybe on Mars, like there's Martians, but at that point we're gonna have to like be like, yo guys, there really are aliens out there. Like we've been talking to them, they've been trying to talk to us. Like we're at this point.
Once we get to a point where we're actually colonizing space and stuff, it wouldn't make sense to keep it a secret anymore. It'd be dangerous too.
It's just my thing is like, do they really have that technology to get light years away? You know,
possible, man. I mean, the idea that Bob Lazar brings up when he brings up like he's the guy from Area 51 that
I know his story
that blew it all up. His alleged idea on how they work is that they basically like bend space-time. They basically have like the way that he explains it is that basically their ships are in a perpetual state of falling, but they're able to control the direction in which they are falling. But that's why they're able to move so fucking quickly and in such rapid succession. Now, I can't explain how they're able to do like those fucking like 90-degree fucking jab turns and not just like splatter themselves against the inside of their ships. That doesn't make sense to me but then again, neither do aliens. So
and I mean, like,
I don't understand
even how fast they were going, and just to like the videos I've seen where they just stop right there. It's just like we can't do that. Like,
I've had actually about 5.
Not even a car could do that.
Or experiences with seeing a UFO or a UFO. So
I mean, I've just seen satellites.
The Phoenix Lights. I saw the Phoenix Lights with Devin and his family.
So when the Phoenix Lights were happening, we could all see it from the LA. I was seeing it from LA. Like, and that was right around like when Independence Day and shit was happening. So we all thought that shit was going down. But I remember that. I
Mhm.
remember the Phoenix Lights because it was almost circular for the longest time, bro. The
Sitting
longest
around,
time.
yeah. Yeah.
Dude, for days.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like 2 weeks, I feel like, or even longer, that those lights were just chilling there forever.
Like that video you see of the Phoenix Lights sitting over Phoenix, Arizona, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
angle is almost exactly what I saw. We were driving, I was with Devin O'Connor, his parents, and I believe his brother was with us. I don't know, his brother might have not been there. But we were going, you know how we used to like, I used to go on camping trips and stuff like that with them. Like me and Devin used to be best friends, like back in elementary school and shit.
The Grimace.
And the Grimace, right? And fucking miss that guy.
Love you, Grim.
Fucking love
G
you, Grim.
baby Grim.
G baby.
If he ever sees this, G baby.
310.
Because we're always mobbing deep, bro. We're mobbing
Mob
deep.
deep. Him and fucking
Dude, don't say his name. Don't say
Heard.
his name. I'm not.
but you
I'm
know
not,
what I'm talking about.
I've never been about him for some weird reason. He's just always like, he has just rubbed me the wrong way.
Heard.
TV.
We don't have to go into it. But yeah.
I don't know why. He's always been so nice to me. He's
Yeah, dude,
always been
super nice.
dude, a genuine human being to me. But for some reason, I've just gotten like every time like we hung out, it was like sandpaper against me. It was just like, ugh.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, dude. He's a super cool
Dude,
dude.
oh yeah, always been super cool. Always been like, he's asked me for rides and just giving me money. Like, dude, I'll pay you right here. And like, just throwing me the money. Like, you know, he's never been a jerk. Never been a jerk to me. But for some reason,
anyways, we should just move on from this. But yeah, dude, I don't know. The Phoenix Lights. There was one time with Amber. It was me, Amber, and I think a couple of her friends. We were going down to like Hermosa Beach, bro. And no joke, I just see like what looks like three fucking stars basically start moving in a circle around each other, and then one at a time drop into the ocean. That was something I saw. I remember, and I believe Amber saw it too, because I remember being like, "The fuck," and I thought she saw it too, but I don't know. I don't know to this day. I can't remember, and we kind of we're not in contact, so like.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had an alien experience. Like, I've just seen satellites or shooting stars. I did see the Phoenix.
I won't say that I've seen aliens.
I've had
I'm just
more
saying I've seen things I can't explain.
experiences. I've had way more ghost experiences.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know why. I think it's because I'm religious. I'm more susceptible to it.
Well, technically, if you're religious, though, aren't you not supposed to believe in ghosts?
No, because we do believe in the spirit.
But a spirit and ghost are different.
The spirit and ghost.
Well, the spirit's God.
Right.
But that's not a ghost.
No, because there's demons, there's the devil, there's other different types. You know, there's the cherubs, the seraphims, the actual angels, then there's the archangels. Then you have, you know, all the different classifications of the demons.
Yeah.
You know, you got like the 5 high demons, Beelzebub, Balthazar. What's the other fucking ones? It's like there's Satan, because Satan's not even Lucifer.
Hmm.
And then there's another one. I forget his name or its name. And then there's all the like little hierarchies of demons and shit. And so there's absolutely ghosts, because of it. If you can't get to the other side, you know, like, those are the weird Christians that don't understand, that are very closed-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but ghosts are totally real. Like,
I think they are. I think there's
even most religions even believe that ghosts are real. Like,
100%. No, I know. I'm talking about Christianity. Christianity doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Ghosts is real.
No, it's just the American Christians don't believe in ghosts. Every other Christian from like Europe and shit, Africa and all the other ones, like they all believe. They all believe.
Yeah, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I don't believe in, like, you know how I how I feel about all
No,
that stuff.
get
But
you.
like,
I get you.
definitely, I believe that I don't believe that ghosts necessarily can exist, but I believe that there's something in my throat.
You got a
But I
frog
believe
in your
that
throat. It's
hold on, let me just like lift up my apron real quick. The throat, just just like this.
your mouth apron.
Sorry, bud. All right, so, but I don't know, man. I don't know how we got here.
From aliens and how I've had, because I've actually seen like the face of a ghost before, so I know for a fact that they're real. You know, I've just seen them, and I'm like, okay,
Oh no, dude. Yeah,
they're real. You know,
unfortunately, most of the people I end up living with no one ever believes truly in the ghosts. But like Candace doesn't think that the better place here is haunted, but I'm 1,000%. So
yeah, I'm like
dude, I've had experiences since I
50%
moved
sure.
in. So
Huh?
I said I've had experiences since I've moved in. So I'm like, I know that, like, wait, and you know what? I'm not saying that it couldn't have been sleep paralysis. I've just never had sleep paralysis. I've never been prone to it. But I was able to move during this experience, but I was literally like, I woke up, it was like 3:00 in the morning, and there was just a woman in a white dress just standing in our doorway to our bedroom from our kitchen, just literally physical, looked like a person. And I was like, excuse me, what are you doing here? And then she just turned around and walked away. And then when I went back into the living room, there was no one there. And I mean, like, my bedroom's like not that door, but like just right there.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
in the living room right here.
I know
Not a big
exactly.
house.
I know
No
where
footsteps,
you're
no
at,
nothing, nothing like that. So I was just like,
ooh, that's
I've had a couple of little times
murky,
like that
dude.
where I'm like,
Yeah.
ew, ew.
Burn
The
some
most of it's in here.
burn some sage then, brother.
Most of it's around the witching hour when I'm up streaming late. And I'll be sitting here, dude. And no joke, dude. I'll see people, not see them, but like I'll notice stuff in my camera. Like I'll notice stuff like it'll be like right here in the corner or like right over here in the corner. And it'll kind of look like someone's just kind of like, no. Like it'll look like someone's like off the side. I can't angle it properly, but it'll look like it'll be like as if someone's just like standing like right there, like just enough. Like you just see that little bit, and I'd like turn to look, and there's nothing there. But it looks like someone's standing like right behind me, right off camera.
Creepy. That's super creepy.
As fuck, dude. And then when I go back and watch my VODs, though, it's just me looking like a crazy person, dude, because there's nothing there. I'm like, what?
Okay.
So needless to say, long story short, I'm not doing late night streams anymore because I think I was going. I'm pretty sure I was going insane. Pretty sure I was losing my mind.
What I've learned through my studies of religion and because I really wanted to figure out what, like, if you thought your place was haunted, what could you do specifically to, and it's simple shit, you know, like what could you do to expel it? If you truly think it is, or you know it is, you've seen it like I do, like at my parents' old house back like next to your grandparents, like that house was 100% haunted. Like that's where I saw the ghost. That's where I always got the feeling, and I should have researched it back then.
Dude, that was my mom and my dad's old house too, which is funny. They lived in that house back in like the fucking 70s.
That's kind of funny.
70s
But
or 80s.
yeah, I learned that there's a couple of techniques. Burning sage.
Yeah.
Just kind of going through it, you know. That's what a lot of religions use. Sage,
it's
kind of some
my kitchen over at the
frankincense, and kind of some of those, you know, really kind of like ancient kind of herbs. Burn them and just air it out. Putting a black candle at a open window, it supposedly helps a spirit get like it attracts them to the window and they leave. I'm not quite sure much more about it, but I know that the Catholics do that one a lot. Like that one, it's always burn a candle. I've heard, you know, from the real ones that it's a black candle specifically. That's why a lot of Wiccan and witchcraft, they use the black candles because it brings forth the entity or whatever. So if you put it at the window, it's supposed to leave.
Oh, okay. That's interesting, actually.
For some reason, salt.
I know about salt. Yeah,
Salt
can't cross it.
But not even that. You can put it in water and then sprinkle it around, and it helps purify the area. Kind of like if you were to do salt like on a windowsill or a door or whatever, you know. But if you put it around with the water and kind of like it's supposed to be like cleansing in a weird way. It's like doing an AoE cleanse or
sounds like the wish.com version of some holy water, you know what I mean?
Essentially it really is the witch doctor version of holy water, because you know it's only priests that can do the holy water, or a special priest. I'm not even quite sure. Like who does holy water? Is it just the priest that
I've tried drinking it before, dude. It just doesn't taste right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's semen there.
It just tastes like little boys.
Slight metallic flavor, a little bit of a blood tinge, and a lot thicker than regular water. I'll tell you that. I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
It's the tears of the altar boys.
That's right. It is the tears of the altar boys. That's what it is.
The tears. They just hold
them
over.
Come to the back. It's time to fill the bowl.
Right? No.
Oh man, this podcast just took a weird turn.
Dude, just took the nastiest of turns.
man, Catholic priest.
Dude, terrible. But yeah, so far that's what I've gotten. I want to get a little bit more. I actually want to make like a little pamphlet or some shit and just be able to like have like a PDF or something that people could just download, totally give it out for free, and it's just like a 1 or 2 page kind of thing of different shit you can use that may or may not help with the spirits. But it is something that I don't know. I'm totally into, and I think it's totally awesome. And I, you know, just for the people that, you know, like you're like, no one else thinks it. People think I'm fucking nuts. I'm just gonna do this real quick, and I should be good, you know.
Yeah.
But another thing I'm really into right now, and I've never done it, and I want to do it, and I'm excited. I want to write a script for the Scarlet Monastery of World of Warcraft, and I want to give it to WoW or Blizzard and be like, help me make this into a show. I want to make a show, not a movie, of the Scarlet Monastery. I've been talking about doing a movie, but I realized having a show it's just having, especially for that story, you can cut it off at any, like almost at any point, and it would be okay. Or you can play the whole fucking thing out, and it could be like 10 seasons long, and it would be fucking tastic. But I really want to start writing a script for the Scarlet Monastery.
Sorry, my fucking camera just will not fucking stay focused, and it is driving me insane, my guy. I've been trying to figure this out the entire time.
I've been noticing, and I haven't really been
insane.
I haven't been trying to say anything about it. But
I don't know why it's doing it. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We're talking about ghosts, bro. That's why.
And aliens.
That's why. And
oh yeah, dude. Okay, what's up, FBI? How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's the FBI, not the CIA. The CIA is outside the U.S. FBI is always the inner.
Yep.
But are you okay? Yes.
I'm just a little crazy these days, dude.
You're a little crazy these days? Why? Why are you a little crazy these days?
Just fucking crazy these days, man.
You know, everyone keeps telling me I'm a little crazy, and it's like, you guys finally realized that? Like, I don't know. I kind of always known I've been a little outside the box. I don't know. It's not that I don't think right. It's that I know that I think way outside, and it's totally okay with me. You're really having like something
What do you mean?
where you were like just having like a full blown like weird
I don't know what you're talking
facial
about.
issue. Ah, don't do this to me, Jimmy.
Don't do what?
Oh, you just like blinked really weirdly. Yeah.
Fuck, you got that. And of course, I wink right as you look at the screen.
Okay, for a second, I was like, no, we are not making me feel like I'm going crazy now. Like, that's not going to happen.
I'm sorry, man. I was just having some fun.
No, you're
We're just
good,
having
dude.
some
You're
fun.
good. You're good. No, that's too fucking funny. So going back to aliens. If we made you the spokesperson for all of humanity, what would be the first dish of human food you would give them? As a cook, what is the first dish you would make them?
It's a good question.
Like
Probably
this
something,
is
probably
this
something
is
simple.
mankind right here in a dish. It has to be
Probably do some kind of. Honestly, I'd probably do some kind of just very simple fruit, vegetables, meats. Kind of just give them a fucking
a platter.
Yeah.
Like a cootery board.
not
Or
a charcuterie
charcuterie?
board, not a charcuterie board, but like I don't know, man. I mean that what I just explained and described is a charcuterie board, but that's not what I'm picturing. Like I'm picturing like I don't know, dude. I would want to give them something that represents. You know what? Honestly, fuck it, dude. I'd give them a grilled cheese sandwich. That is like that. There's no way you feel bad. You feel like a fucking. There's nothing that makes you feel more whole in your life than when you've got a fucking like not greasy. Sorry, let me reiterate that.
Would
A
you
nice
do
buttery brioche bun? Right, nice little fucking. You know what? Fuck that. Let's pull it back. Let's get even fatter with it. Milk bread, Japanese milk bread. Hit that bitch with a little bit of butter on each side, dude. Fucking lightly toast it. Then just take that shit, put some cheese in the center of it. Then take that and throw it in a toaster oven, and then melt the cheese that way. In a toaster oven.
what cheese would you use?
I would just use some fucking straight up singles, baby.
Straight up singles.
We'd be hitting them with craft, dude. I'd be giving them the craft experience, my guy. And you know what? They'd love it. I know they'd love it.
I'd do it.
I would give it to them. I would give it to them, and I would give it to them with a big ass daub of fucking ketchup.
Would
And
you
I'd
do
be like,
ketchup, or
"Dip
would you
this."
give them tomato soup?
Ketchup.
You'd give them ketchup, not even tomato
Ketchup.
soup. Dude, you gotta do tomato soup, bro.
I mean, I will say that
tomato basil soup.
tomato basil bisque, baby.
Yeah, dude, with like
Fucking
with
nice
like
little ladle of fucking.
and I would say like 3 of those grilled sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta dunk and eat, dude. You know?
No. Yeah, they're finger foods. I mean, I'm gonna serve it to them.
I
in cute
tear it
little
up
square
and then
or
I
triangles.
dunk it and then I eat it. Like,
Mhm.
oh, that's good shit right there.
Oh, I'm about to fuck shit up like that for dinner tonight, dude. My lady made some
dude,
carrot soup.
Dude, I have everything to make some grilled cheese, and I'm gonna have a grilled cheese before.
I would say
You know what? I'm
do it.
surprised though. I'm surprised you didn't say this dish because I feel like it would be the worldly dish is spaghetti.
No. Hell
Like
no.
a bowl of
I
spaghetti.
would not give these aliens spaghetti. You
You
kidding
wouldn't
me?
give them spaghetti? Really? I
Hell
feel
no.
like everyone in the world has had spaghetti at least one point in their life.
Mm.
It would be the worldly food because,
I don't-
like, you know, but
Spam.
you say,
I'm just kidding, dude. The
I wouldn't do
spam I'm
spam.
kidding about, but spaghetti though I'm not. Like I would not give them spaghetti. If I was to give them any kind of like Italian food that everyone's fucking had, dude.
No,
lasagna,
see,
baby. Lasagna, baby. That's where the love's at right there, my guy.
It's just I think noodles are more worldly based, but
Yeah,
then
lasagna is
like,
made with noodles too.
is that even a? It's like a sheet of a noodle. Like,
It's a noodle though, baby.
is it?
That's a noodle, yeah.
You call that a noodle? What type of noodle is that called? That is not. That is such a weird fucking noodle,
You know what?
dude.
I should know that. I'm so out
I'm
of
gonna call that
practice.
the flat Earth noodle. Like that's all I think of it. Like I don't even consider that a noodle. That is such a weird noodle.
It's a weird thing to type into my fucking.
Yeah, lasagna noodle. Ooh,
It's
give him
literally
some
lasagna, dude.
sushi.
It's just lasagna noodle, yeah.
I'm not even proud of that. I'm not even. No, we're not giving him lasagna. Maybe a baked mostaccioli.
Well, you can
but
call
definitely...
it. You can also call it a wide flat.
Okay, that makes that.
It's another
okay.
name you can give it.
A wide flat.
Yeah, or a wide noodle, flat
A
noodle.
wide noodle.
That's what it is. It's just a flat sheet noodle, basically.
Yeah,
like
no,
you're
I
right.
get you.
It's basically a puff pastry with like 80% of the work taken out.
It's
Because a puff pastry, a true puff pastry, I believe, is like 900 layers. You fold it to get 900 layers in a true puff pastry sheet. So that when you cook it, you get 900 little individual strips of pastry through it. Butter and
now,
pastry.
do you do ice cream with that, or you do like a cream?
I would do a cream, or I would do a ice cream wrapped puff pastry. Sorry, puff pastry wrapped ice cream. So like do a puff pastry.
Inside is the ice cream.
I would lay the puff pastry out. I'd hit the fucking inside of it with like some tempered chocolate, still wet, ready to fucking like harden, but while it's still wet, you're just gonna fucking slap fucking ice cream in the middle of there, fold it up, twist it off like a little package, bing bang boom, you got basically a mochi. But it's with buttery fucking, it's gonna be fucking, basically it's gonna be a drumstick that you can eat as a little pouch.
Like an inside out drumstick.
Basically without the cone.
Ooh.
That you can hold. I just came up with
Dude,
that.
I was about to say,
I just came up with that.
You better trademark that right now. Hellfizzle trademarks that because that is gold right there. That is some.
Yeah.
No, yeah, dude, TM dog. Like you got to trademark that real quick. That is copyrighted to the Hellfizzle.
Oh, I bet you anything, dude. I'll see that at a state fair next year. Like I bet you anything. I'll see that if it hasn't been done already.
Is it? I want to try every single one, and I know I'm gonna feel sick, and I don't want to spend that amount of money, but I want to.
On what?
Dude, those state fair fucking treats where they deep fry every fucking thing. Like,
bro, you haven't lived till you had a deep fried Twinkie. You have not lived until you've had.
I've had the deep fried Oreo, and that one was fire. But I really want to try a Twinkie. They had like ding dongs. They had like cheesecake. They had like.
Dude, I deep fried Oreos at my last gig, dude, just for fucking shits and gigs. I had a large double stuffed Oreo container that I hid in the back of my kitchen, and when no one else would be there, I'd fucking roll that bitch in some fucking cinnamon, brown sugar, and fucking panko, basically. Fucking coat that bad bitch. Or I'd make a tempura. Basically,
I was about to say, if you did a tempura, that would have been so much better.
I would do. Well, I have a specific. I have a panko mix, but it's like the same thing. But like. Not the same thing at all, actually. But
I was like, I don't think panko at all.
I was running a tempura special for a long time. It was well, actually, I don't know if they're still doing the cauliflower tempura or not, but that was like my thing. But I was really proud of that bad boy. But yeah,
that does sound pretty good. I love cauliflower.
Well, it was fried cauliflower and tempura that I was doing at the end, but the original dish was supposed to be shrimp. It was going to be tempura fried shrimp, which was fucking bomb. That shit sold quick.
I can believe that.
Grilled shrimp, and we were serving it grilled and tempura, which I don't understand why. Like it's a special fucking run one and sell it. Adding a second option there is literally going to make people not fucking order it. But anyways,
yeah,
people don't want to think; they want to see and go, "That sounds good." Anyways, I'm not in the cooking game anymore, so I'm not going to can sit here and keep talking about it, but
That's all right, man. I like that.
I know, but I feel like I do feel like out of respect to other people that are still that, to people that are in the industry and stuff like that, I can't really, I can speak on my experiences, but I don't feel like I can tell people how to do their shit anymore, at least. I used to. I used to, but not really anymore. I don't feel like I own that honor at this point, since I haven't been utilizing the skill,
No, I get you on that. I get you
Definitely
on that.
hard to get motivated these days. Although, John, I do hate to bring this up, my guy, but I might have to run out of time here, brother. I might be.
I think it's been an hour, dog.
I do apologize for that. I'm not trying to cut it early, but
no, I don't think we're actually early at all.
I just need to eat. I'm fucking starving, man. My head's starting to spin.
Okay. No, we'll end it then, brother. We'll end it. So, did you want to plug yourself in real quick? Shout out to, everybody or whatever you want.
Absolutely,
it real
man.
quick.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, guys, I finally got a new gaming PC. So, thank you, my man. And that allows me to finally throw overlays, music, all that fun stuff in order to make my streaming channel, production wise at least, look somewhat professional. I'm still working at getting myself there, but but no, guys, like I Hellfizzle Jim on Twitch if you guys want to see me there. You can also follow me on Twitter under Hellfire TV. What else, man? Not much else is really going on at the moment, dude. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, so like beyond that, I've been kind of just sitting around crying. No,
No, I get you. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, the good way of reaching out is through all of the media that you've provided. So, give all the love to the Hellfizzle Jim.
And you guys can find me on Twitch every single day except for Mondays.
Right.
That's my day.
Right.
Don't you dare try to take my day from me.
Yeah, don't take my Mondays.
You
my
know
Mondays.
who you are. You know who you are.
You sit down.
I'm specifically talking to a man that I used to work with a long time ago that like I jokingly was like, he was like, I'm a goof. I'm gonna give you this one last real quick story, but I'm a goof. And it was when I was working at BJ's and Scott Montoya, Montoya, I think his name. Sorry for doxing you, Scott.
You've been doing it all night.
I know, man. I know, dude. No, I'm not doxing him. I'm just saying his name, but people can look him up if he wants. But like, he's a major shareholder in the BJ's Brewhouse Company, and as a joke, I was able to work every single fucking day, and I did. I worked fucking literally 7 days straight for this guy. But when I applied, I decided as a joke I would sign that I wanted that not allowed to work on Sundays. And when he asked me about it in the interview, I just looked at him and I was like, because it's my day. That's the day I get my things done. I work for other people all week, but that's the day I do my thing. And he looked at me and he was just like,
I like that.
No, he was like, well, he got up and started to shake my hand and was like, well, good luck. I was like,
really?
I'm joking, right? And he was just like, no. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm a chef. I understand that I can't take Sundays off. Please, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm applying for your fucking sous chef positions. Like, I obviously know a little bit of what I'm doing. Like,
that's so funny.
Just joke.
Like,
but I've always had a really, I always try to have a very friendly relationship with my ownership, because I feel like as a chef, it's really important to have that relationship with your ownership. I've also learned that as a chef, if your owner just doesn't like you or your owner doesn't respect you, they're just never going to. So don't fucking keep trying. That's a little nugget of knowledge for any of you upcoming chefs out there. You start to feel disrespected at your work, walk the fuck away. They'll survive without you. Go be happy.
Yeah, definitely go be happy. Find your way, the golden way, So I like that. That is a good little golden nugget right there that people should definitely try to take away.
100%, man.
Management starts treating you like crap, don't worry. You'll definitely find someone better.
You'll find it's just like, yep. Anyways. But no, you will. And a restaurant will survive without you. And if they don't survive, then it's on them. It's not your fault ever. So
They
just
were
know that.
already falling. You just caught it.
You just
You know?
basically slowed it for a minute, but there's not much you can do when there's a fucking hole in the ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally get you on that, brother. I
But-
totally get you on that.
What about you, Shep? Plug some of your stuff in, my guy.
Ah, man.
I'm gonna wrap around and take the host position for a second.
Shit.
What do you got? What do you got going on, Shepard?
Nothing. I've pretty much just been playing World of Warcraft, getting ready for the drop of the Dark Portal, June 1st. You know, I've been really thinking about maybe starting a stream up, having people watch me on that.
Why not? Why not, dude? When I get back on WoW, I'm gonna be streaming with you guys.
Yeah,
Like when I play with you guys, I'll
and
be streaming.
that would be totally fun to do. Have like a dual stream of us just being goobers,
man.
just just playing together and just
Playing the
having
game, man.
fun. Yeah, just
dude.
having fun.
That's pretty much
Um,
what 90%. I don't plan any of my content, dude. Like I just literally just play games and just
Yeah,
people
yeah.
seem to
So
enjoy it.
I'm definitely thinking about that. But you're only gonna catch me here on YouTube for till I decide to get something else, which I
You can
have been
stream on
thinking
YouTube.
about. You're right, I could.
It's actually considered a better platform in some cases. I'm not sorry, Twitch. Not trying to get rid of my affiliate status.
Wow.
But
so out of here, you're about to get 86 the fuck out, bro.
no, but in fairness, from what I can tell you from my research at least, that YouTube does definitely allow you as the creator to be able to monetize your stream a lot more effectively and efficiently. Twitch can do that as well, but really you're not going to be making much. I mean, same with YouTube. You're not going to make much until you're a partner with YouTube. Right. But you can build that up through your channel before you even start streaming, get that partnership, and then immediately go into streaming and be able to make money directly from your streaming account. And like be able to.
The problem is that my work schedule is just so horrendous that it's just I would only be able to stream like once a week, maybe twice a week.
You know what, dude? If you're let me put it this way, man. If you're making videos though in between, making videos at work, posting shit up, doing whatever, making videos when you can, and just adding content to your channel throughout the week, it will still that's what most YouTubers and even streamers do now these days. Like they'll only stream maybe once or twice out of the actual week, live stream it. Otherwise, if you go onto their channel, it's just nothing but fucking replays and shit. And then but throughout the week though, they just upload fucking videos all day to their fucking channels and stuff like that, whether them being like small quick little blog types, or like you can start doing like your the golden I'm not trying to think of Titan tips. Yeah, Titan tips.
Titan
like,
tips.
This is your daily Titan tip, and it's just like tip number 1: don't be an asshole. Tip number 2:
don't bro out on people, bro.
Don't bro out on people. You fucking Chadley.
Yeah, fucking Chad.
Fucking Chadley.
God, dude, the
Chad,
worst.
Brad, Christina.
Dude, the worst Chad I ever met had a bridge piercing. That was the worst Chad I've ever met.
I don't respect that.
I didn't. I didn't. When I saw it,
my normal thing is to respect that, but I don't respect it.
Nah, his name was Chad, and he had that. I was like, dude, this guy needs to fucking get the fuck out. The fuck out of here. Get out of here at this in and out.
The thing is like for me in facial piercings, I mean, I had them when I was younger, but I also learned real quick because of how stupid I was that it's also a target when you're getting fought. So like to have a fucking bridge piercing,
dude, I'm just gonna punch there every fucking time.
Yeah,
like that's where my fists are gonna go.
You're gonna shatter that nose bone, and then that bridge piercing is gonna get lost and lodged inside your skull somewhere.
And you're just gonna have a terrible time with that stupid thing.
No one's having fun in that scenario.
Yeah, no, that's the one fear I have about having the gauges is that someone just fucking rips, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm also gonna just rip them a new one. I'll probably just lop off their ear. I don't know.
Part of the reason why I wear this like luscious beard now, dude, because it just acts as like body armor for my face. Like, try to hit this. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna slide right off. Why? I keep this bad bitch oiled, moisturized, and fucking fresh, guys. Fuck, dude.
You can't get frosty on fresh, brah.
You can't get frosty on fresh,
Dude,
motherfuckers.
you
But
cannot
anyway,
get
Chef, I gotta
frosty on
go. I'm
fresh.
so
All right.
sorry. I gotta
Get
go
the
eat.
fuck out of here.
Thank you guys.
No.
Thank you for having me, dude. Thank you guys all for tuning in
Always.
today and stuff like that. Make sure to
Always.
hit this man with a sub. Hit
And
this
a
man with
like.
some likes and some comments,
we
motherfuckers.
so we can bring more. We want to
Share.
bring more.
We just want to
to
have more
everything.
people enjoying the stuff that you're enjoying. That's all we want.
That's all
That's
we want.
all we want, guys.
That's literally right here, right now. All we want.
All we want.
All we want.
God. Whew. Sorry about that, John. I got a little worked up there. I apologize. But
It's
hey, guys,
okay.
just make sure
Okay.
that you guys
I was
fucking show
feeling
this
it.
man some love. Show this man some
Dude,
love.
right back at you. You
love you,
need
dude.
to feel the love too. Love you too,
I'm
brother.
trying, dude. I
Love you
man.
too, man.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. You have a good night, though, brother.
You too, man. Later, brother.
Hey, Sunday,
Sunday.
you down?
Sure.
Sounds good to me, brother.
All right. We'll try it. We'll get together on Sunday then.
I've already got it. What time do you want it? What are we thinking right now for the time? I'll
Yeah,
schedule it in.
We could just do the usual time.
Noon?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
we can both sleep in a little bit, you know?
Fucking love that idea, dude.
I
Because
love that idea too.
Fridays and Saturdays are going to be the 2 nights now that I'm going to be actually doing my like midnight to 3 a.m. streams. So like if I do them that late, even like I haven't been making it past 2 lately. I've been that tired, but like,
Believe that.
so
I
Sunday,
couldn't do
being
it.
able to sleep in on Sunday will be nice.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm totally into that. So
All right,
noon,
man.
we'll get together on Sunday.
12 o'clock Sunday, buddy.
All right.
Take it easy,
Later,
bro.
Jimmy.